What's going on YouTube? Once again, it's Nostalgia Boy and I'm back. And I'm back with another video. And as you see, I have on an NBA jersey. So today I'm going to be showing two fire jerseys out of my collection. The one jersey I've had for a while. The other jersey is a recent pickup. I got it yesterday. If you follow my Instagram, you will have already seen this jersey. And if you're in any of the jersey groups, you will have also seen the jersey when I showed it on the live. So, this is going to be my last video in my old room. And it was very dope and nostalgic to be here. You know, to see family, to record videos in this room again. But back to California I go, back home, back west I go, so I can be with my wife and take care of the things that I need to take care of out there and keep, you know, living my life and doing the things that I gotta do out there. So, before I get to the jerseys, I'm gonna talk about yesterday. So yesterday, me, my right hand, my best friend that I've known for 4 years, for the first time we have finally got to meet in person and hang out and kick it. So the real Jay Dillinger is his Instagram handle. My friend John, my best friend John, you know, we all went over Mighty Fan's house, Neil and Big Slim. Mark was there, so it was me, John, Neil, and Mark all hanging out, 4 jersey heads, big jersey heads, just hanging out, man. It was so dope. It's such a beautiful thing. You know, you see some people and they go to the sneaker cons and stuff like that, and they have like the sneaker meetups where people do stuff. And there's nothing really like that for jerseys. So, you know, you talk and you talk in the groups, or, you know, if you personally get to a point where you can get a little bit more personal and you have numbers and you text. But it was just so dope to all meet up. You know, I wanna say thank you to Neil, you know, for opening, you know, your home to us, and you know, you're a phenomenal host. You know, you had food and drinks for us so that we could have a great time and not be starving to death. Because I know Mr. Hangry, Big Slim, so needed his good meal, and it was just awesome, man. You know, when you get to hang out with people that you share the same passion and hobby for, and it's just dope. You know, when you're talking about like jerseys you thought you could never acquire, or going into, like, hearing Mark talking about going into Mitchell and Ness and never thinking he would be able to get this jersey because of the price tag it was back in like 2003, and now the fact that he owns a store himself of Mitchell and Ness jerseys. So it's just dope, man. You know, I spoke about Neil's collection. Neil's collection is phenomenal. You know, he's a good dude. Mark's a good dude. John's a good dude. It was just awesome. You know, you have those stories, like those pickups that, oh, I got this steal. You know, I got this for a deal, or losing out on this jersey and then it's still coming around and you getting it. Or even, you know, the sucky parts, like Mark talking about losing, you know, having his car being broken into and losing jerseys, and, you know, you have those stories, but it's the part of the journey, man, and it was just awesome, man, being able to hang out with all of them. If you follow me on Instagram at NOSTALGIABOY Nostalgia Boy, my last picture is all 4 of us together. Of course, I tagged Neil, Mighty Fan. He was in the Orioles jersey. Roberto Alomar. John, he was in the Tug McGraw, the 81 St. Pat's. And then Mark, who needs an Instagram already, Mark had on the Jackie Slater, which was a custom. That jersey Mitchell and Ness made was originally a Jerome Bettis when he was with the LA Rams. That was an alt that they wore to pay homage for the Rams back in the day. But Mitchell and Ness, of course, as we all know, can drop the ball. And on that jersey, 36 on the front and back was stitched on, as well as the name was stitched on. Mark had 2 of them, so he went and got the names taken off and then done correctly, which was, you know, the screen print or the heat press. So That Kelly Slater, it was dope. I know some people were asking me about that jersey and stuff like that. So he had two jerseys. He had the Bettis redone, so he has the Jerome Bettis, and then he has the Jackie Slater. And you know Jackie Slater played 20 years with the Rams, so that's why he got it done. So that's, you know, when you go and look at the picture, I basically gave you the rundown who's who. Mark is definitely one of the best collectors in the world in the game. Especially, you know, he's not into the game worn stuff and things like that. He's big into getting like the retail authentics. But I can tell you this right now, you know, something he talked about. He has over 900 Mitchell and Ness jerseys. So that tells you the dedication. And he has more jerseys than that. That's just if cataloging his Mitchell and Ness jerseys. So he has customs, he has retail, you know, all era authentics and stuff like that. But it was so dope to hang out with them. And then, you know, in the groups, there's 3 groups. I'm in like 5 groups, but the 3 main groups is Jersey Exchange. I'm an admin moderator. And then there's a good friend, the big homie, Throwback King. He has a group, Kings of Throwback, so it's going to be Kings with a Z and Throwbacks with a Z. And then there's Mark's group, Jersey Kicks and Lids, which is JerseyKixNLidz, Jersey Kicks and Lids. Those are the main groups that I comment in, post in, that you're going to see me interacting in and stuff like that. And a big thing that we've been doing that's been awesome, and it's kind of been collecting this jersey thing to like another plateau, another area in collecting is, you know, we've been going live, and just to go live to talk jerseys, or jerseys, like people have been doing pickups. You know, Albert, he's been trying to, he has a certain jerseys that he want. He's I don't know if he's recorded any videos for YouTube, but you know, he's trying to get Bo Jackson and Mike Schmidt jerseys. So, you know, he's going through the process of going through the hunt and finding and completing the collection of jerseys that he specifically wants right now. So and then other people are showing off like their collections. There's a dude in there who's a Chiefs fan, so he has a big Chiefs collection, Mitchell and Ness, Nike, Reebok, Wilson, Russell, like all of it. Like he all of it. So, you know, people have been doing things like that, showing their collection and whatnot. And last night we went live, man. It was epic, man. John pulled up like he was Tony Montana with 2 duffel bags full of jerseys. Mark, he didn't necessarily have new pickups, but he was just showing stuff that like you don't see every day, that he's had in the collection. The Bettis, the Slater. He pulled out a rip-on 95 when they first moved to St. Louis before they were in the Dome. The Jerome Bettis with the inaugural patch of being in St. Louis. He had the St. Louis, of course, keep it going, the St. Louis Gretzky jersey, the white joint, because he already has the blue one from Mitchell and Ness. He had a Ciccarelli. I think it was like I don't know if it was Minnesota or the Dallas North Stars. And that was another clean jersey that he had done, that he had picked up. And then ultimately he came out with the Mitchell and Ness 1992-1993 Phoenix Suns Fireball Charles Barkley, man. Thing is so beautiful. And there's a very, 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 very good replica. I mean, like bootleg out there, like A1 plus. Like, it is so close to being real. It's amazing. But, you know, of course he has a legit one. He still had the freaking tags on the thing. So I showed the jersey in the live. I've been able to get a jersey that Mitchell and Ness has not hinted or talked about, and get it in my hands. And it's not going to come out until the fall time. The other jersey I've had for a while, it's a jersey that people like and covet. So shout outs to my friends, my homies, you know, John, Neil, Mark, so Slim, Mighty Fan, and you know, Jay Dillinger. Like, yesterday was epic. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the picture. And we're just trying to make it bigger, man. Have more of us, you know, when things get better, more of us meet up and just hang out, man, and kick it and talk. And it's so dope being with people that you share a hobby with and a passion with. And I'm gonna conclude that part of talking about that. I don't want to keep rambling on, but it was just awesome. The feeling was awesome. So let's get to the jerseys that I'm gonna show you. So this is a jersey that I've wanted for a while. It can be kind of hard to find this jersey and to find it in my size and not have to pay an arm and a leg. And then I found this jersey, super steal price. Two things wrong with it, but it was still with the tags. And actually, the basketball player signed it, but it had another person's name. So I've been going through the process and trying to get the permanent marker off the jersey and then fix the front, one of the numbers on the front. But it's time to show this beautiful jersey. And I know, Rez, I know this is a jersey you want, you had, you love. But here you go. Here goes your 1994, 1995 Seattle SuperSonics, Shawn Kemp. I need the white, in this style Sonics jersey. But of course, these jerseys are just so iconic. And when you think of Kemp, this is when he's dunking viciously on everybody and coming through the lane like it's nothing. And when you think of Kemp, I know they did, the next style, which is dope as hell, that they wore in the late 90s. They got to go to the finals, and you got that, even though Mitchell and Ness did drop the ball, but it actually looks better with the red alternate, Gary Payton. But this is a size 48. Now, I think they have a Made in China run, and for sure they have an El Salvador run, but this jersey here is a Made in USA run. So more than likely, this jersey was produced just to be at an autograph signing. Of course, we all know why Kemp is going to be doing autograph signings. This was signed for someone. I want to try and keep his signature, number 40. I just want to get rid of the dude's name on the jersey, but this jersey is just so clean. It's so dope, man. It's a size 48. I got it. And the 4 on the front had like a little chip in the number, but eventually I'm going to get to redoing the whole yellow on both the front numbers so that there's no difference in color, so they're all one color and they look dope. But this jersey is clean, even though it has the little things that it has. So as you can see, Sonics is pressed, the screen printed in right here in the white arch, and then you have the yellow and white 40, which is also, it's like a thick heat press on the jersey. Here goes your Made in USA style jock tag. It wouldn't be till China when you start seeing the player's name. They didn't have the player's name on anything that's like USA made. There might be, I don't know if they were to do like some special stuff, but right now China's when they started having the names. So Made in USA, Made in Korea, Made in El Salvador, Made in Dominican Republic, Made in yeah. So it'd be all that is just, there's no name. There's no name on the jersey. So of course, it has that older style mesh. I know a lot of people get mad because they say that so this came out during the time after the El Salvador run came out. So this is newer than the El Salvador, and El Salvador is around like 06 or 07. So yeah, and as you can see, the mesh isn't that type of mesh that you see on, well, Mitchell and Ness is working on that. They are, but the smaller hole mesh that Mitchell and Ness would have. So like, this jersey is just so freaking beautiful, man. There you go. Here goes the Made in USA tag, and then turn it around. Kemp is green, screen printed on just the way Sonics was through the arch, and then same way how you have that thick print, heat press, you have the 40 done in the same way. This jersey is, I'll even show that part of it off right here. It is signed by Shawn Kemp. It says, it used to be darker. If I could, I'm not all the way skilled with that, but it says to Joey, best wishes, number 40, Shawn Kemp, Sonics. So as long as I can get rid of to Joey, like, I'm set. I don't mind the little signature. It's not as dark as it was, so it's not as prominent, and you really can't see it. So like, if I've already worn it and took a picture, you can't really tell. But this is just all time. It's a beautiful jersey, man. It's so clean. And now on to the hype that I keep bringing up, the jersey I keep bringing up. This jersey right here, I'm going to thank John, my right hand. He wound up bumping into this, and then the jersey was my size. So I always talk about sizes. I wear 44, 46, 48. 44, 46 is more preferable in the older run stuff. 48s can vary in older run stuff. Sometimes they can fit good. They can run long, be big, and stuff like that. And newer run, I need 48 because of the way they do the cut. I prefer it that way because, they kind of cut the jersey in, like if it's really being worn on court. So the newer stuff, I get 48 so that I have room in the jersey, and when I take it off, I don't feel like I'm taking off a wet wife beater on a hot day. It's hard to get off. So there was another dude in the group who lived out in the area where the seller was. He was able to facilitate it, and I can tell you right now, I've paid nowhere near retail what this jersey is probably gonna be, and I already have it in my collection. I've already posted it. No, Mitchell and Ness has not said a single thing to me. They did comment on my post, but they didn't say nothing about this jersey, and I know people were talking about it, so let's get to it. In the fall time of this year, Mitchell and Ness is going to be dropping the Dream Team 2 96 Olympics jerseys. So, as you can see, I have been able to get my hands on a Petty Hardaway and the Dream Team 2. Like, this is so dope. I've always wanted the penny, from this Olympics, and it's always hard to find. They sell at a high price and stuff like that. And they're probably going to go up even more now that Mitchell and Ness is making them. But, and the problem with Mitchell and Ness is, like I said, people talk about the mesh. So the mesh is usually, the holes are more tiny on the mesh, but they actually did a really good job, and the mesh is actually almost like the Kemp that I showed. So like, they're improving, they're listening to us, man. But this thing is just so dope, and I got it like 6 months, 5 months in advance, like, and it was like, I remember seeing a picture like, oh, this might be coming out, and they were showing the Hardaway, and to get the Hardaway, and it's a size 44, and I already have it, like, this jersey is beautiful, of course. It's so beautiful, man. On the front, you have the USA basketball that is screen printed on, just like it was back in the day. You have USA that is screen printed on as well. And then you have 6, which is double stitched. It's white on red. On the side, on the side panels here, you have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars running down each side of the jersey, and they are also pressed on the jersey as well. The one thing I will say is, stop expecting Mitchell and Ness to make you game worn or game issued style jerseys. Like the retail authentics that Champion made weren't like the game worn jerseys. If you want game worn, you want game issued, go and do that. At the end of the day, like, you gotta just look at it like this. Mitchell and Ness is just the Louis brand, Gucci brand of replica authentic jerseys. That's all it is. And, they missed the mark, but some of you guys be out there expecting them to make it to specs, and it's just not gonna happen. Y'all keep thinking, as far as that goes, my whole thing is just be glad that they're going out there and making other jerseys, doing the Dream Team, doing the 84 Olympics. In the 84 Olympics, I kept mentioning after they showed Jordan, I'm like, yo, it'd be so dope. Like, even though he didn't really do much, but it'd be so dope if they did Mullen. And they have Mullen and Ewing. So it's like, I want Jordan from 84, but I sure as hell I want to get the Mullen as well. So it's like, and I don't know how true it is. They're supposed to be dropping the white Dream Team jerseys. Like, man, can't be mad at that, man. Like, they're trying, man. So we're gonna go and show the jock tag. You know, the only thing I don't like about this jock tag, it looks kind of wonky because of the fact that like the patch doesn't match up with the name and your patch up top like the other, you know, the regular Mitchell and Ness basketball jerseys do. But like I said, I ain't mad. I got this jersey super early. 1996, Anthony Hardaway, size 44 large. I even do this. Usually I don't show up, but now, like, when you go to get Mitchell and Ness jerseys, they make sure just so you can see, like, the production. So, there goes the tag. And you should see it says fall 2020. Of course, we haven't even hit summer yet. And this is already in my hands. Turn this jersey around. Hardaway, of course, you know, it is pressed on. And then just like the 6 was on the front, on the back, it's double stitched. It's the white on the red. But I'll even, you know, when I was looking at the pictures from the seller, I was like, damn, I wonder what the mesh looks like. But, you know, at the end of the day, even if it was the other style mesh that they was using, I'm still going to get it because, you know, I was getting the jersey hella early. So, get a close-up of the mesh. Like, you know, when you look at the game worn, the game issue, you know, it's more, the mesh is more like this. I guess even the retail authentics. So it's not, you know, they're working, they're improving the mesh on the jerseys, man. But this jersey's just so sick, man. Even the trim on the neck and the shoulder area, like they go. So like, so hyped to get this freaking jersey, man. So hyped to have it in my collection. And I'll give a shout out. What's funny is, you know, I told some people, yo, I got something coming Saturday. You won't believe it. And fellow friend, Jersey head, sneakerhead, King Leo, was like, oh, it's like, you know, asked me like if Mitchell Ness is telling me I can't post it. One, Mitchell Ness didn't even know I had it until I posted it. And even if they knew I had it, I was going to post it anyway, man. So, I hope that you enjoyed this vid. I know this vid is going to kind of run long and whatnot, but, you know, I just had to elaborate on the epicness of yesterday, of meeting up with the, you know, some fellow Jersey heads and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed both of these jerseys. Made in USA, Shawn Kemp, size 48. Team USA, 1996 Olympics, Penny Hardaway, Dream Team 2, size 44, man. Both these jerseys are dope. They're classic. I love them, and I love that they're in my collection. And it's once again, I'm leaving this room. I won't be back for a while. Next time I film, new location, new room, new house that I'm going to be living in when we're out in San Diego. So, until the next time, I'm out.